The number one nutrition mistake I see people make when they are trying to boost fat loss and build lean muscle, and it's probably going to surprise you. So I just got off a call with a new client who came to me because she was feeling frustrated. She's in her late 30s. She's doing everything right. She's taking the supplements and vitamins. She's eating clean. She's exercising regularly, but feels like she has nothing to show for it and cannot lose fat and build lean muscle. And there's a common thing that came up in talking to her and everybody that comes to me that I want to address in this video. So real quick, I can go on for details about this. The easiest thing to do is I have a free guide called the Strong, Fit, and Energized Blueprint in the description of this video that I explain all the underlying root causes of what can be sabotaging your metabolism, your hormones, and keeping you from seeing results. Okay, so number one thing I see people do when they try to boost fat loss, try to build lean muscle, is cut carbs. They're doing keto, they've tried carnivore, they're doing high protein, low carb, they're doing intermittent fasting, they're doing fasted workouts, and they don't understand why in the world am I not seeing any results. So here's what it is. I'm gonna explain the science to you. When you cut carbohydrates, you put your body in a catabolic stressful state. What that means is cortisol goes up. So when your body doesn't have enough fuel from food, from protein, from carbs, from the foods you eat, it will give your body the fuel through cortisol. So this is why what happens a lot is people start doing keto, they start doing intermittent fasting, and in the beginning, they're like, oh my God, I've never felt better. I have so much energy. That's because what's actually happening is your cortisol is giving you all that extra energy. The other thing that happens too is when everybody's losing weight and they're like, oh, I dropped so much weight in the beginning doing carnivore and low carb and keto and fasted workouts. The weight that you're dropping is actually lean muscle mass. So what happens is in the beginning, you might see the scale go down, but your body fat might go up. And the reason being is because your muscles hold glycogen, protein, water, amino acids. And when your body is not getting enough of that, it will break down your lean muscle tissue and use it to get the nutrients that it needs. So not only are you going to end up losing lean muscle mass, you're also going to put your body in a high stress state. You're also going to mess up your hormones, and you're also going to end up screwing up your metabolism. So first things first, what do? Eat carbs. Eat low glycemic complex carbohydrates. What does that mean? So low glycemic, all that simply means is making sure that it's high in fiber, it's not going to spike your blood sugar. Examples of low glycemic would be things like sweet potatoes, oats, whole grains, vegetables, starchy vegetables, things like that. Things that would be high glycemic, spiking your blood sugar, are going to be like white breads, white pastas, processed carbs, plain simple sugars. So eat carbohydrates. You want to eat carbohydrates mostly around when you're most active. So I usually tell people, front load your carbohydrates. The reason you want to front load your carbohydrates is because when you wake up in the morning, your cortisol spikes. This is what wakes you up. Your cortisol goes boom, give me food, it's time to wake up. What we want to do is we want to keep that cortisol in check so you're not in a high stress state all day long. We also want to regulate that blood sugar. So the way we do that is when your cortisol spikes to give you energy and to wake you up, we want to give it a balanced meal of lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats in order to sustain your blood sugar levels, and also so your body isn't having to keep pumping out cortisol in order to keep you energized. So if you're trying to boost fat loss, if you're trying to build lean muscle, number one, download the free blueprint. Link is in the description of this video. That's going to help you figure out why you may not be seeing results and some of the biggest mistakes I see people make. Number two, if you are like this client that I had the phone call with this morning, if you've been cutting carbs, eat more carbs. Your hormones need carbs. Your muscles need carbs. Your metabolism needs carbs. Your brains need carbs. Your brain needs carbs. That is the number one mistake that I see people make. I am going to continue to give you guys more videos like this. to hopefully share with you some of the common misconceptions and myths and give you the truth and the science. So be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the other videos.